I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
It's like, what's your name? Better than ass like that to blow the picture out the frame. Mommy stay reppin' whenever she step in. Shorty stay fly even during the recession. Long as the hilltop match the dress. I don't care if it's top shelf or feel good to pay less. Shape of a bottle with the walk of a model. Damn, she so mean when she puffin' on that green. Maybe it's the jeans or maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's me or maybe it's you or maybe it's the Jimmy Choo. Lil' mama stay bossin' whatever it take. From New York to Texas on up to Salt Lake. Even at the market, it's like the red carpet. Everywhere she goes like a fashion show. See, I'm a go-getter and she a go-getter. Got ice as cold as winter day. You leave your chick with us, come on.
Heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like your confidence, sexiness, all of that is evident. Stepping real smooth like you stepping for the president. Heel hit the ground, body started settling. Ass started shaking, I almost gave you some medicine. Body looking delicate, smooth, elegant. Perched in them heels, relaxing like a pelican, yeah. Girl, you know I like to win. Body looking like a S, watch it as it bends. Go ahead and snake, move like a python. Body too sexy, girl, leave them lights on. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. You know I got the right one, baby. Ray Charles. She rockin' Christian Louboutins, all those pouting. Hard as a mountain, body arched, squirting like a fountain. Once, even twice, but tell me who's counting heels.
It's on me still. See, I be climbing up them hills like Jack and Jill, but I ain't shooting for no water. Nah, it's more like a son or a daughter. I ain't got a spoiler. Look, I'ma pay her own bills, homie, you bet that. I just get behind her and tell her to back. Bend over slightly and give it a tap. He'll sending me Morse codes, tell me to tap that. Twisted in the head, got me twisted like a dread. Take them heads over heels and put them heels over head. Yeah, you heard what I said. Shorty bout bread, and if you think the cat's bad, just look at that ass. In the East Coast, they be like on the real son. In the South, they be like, shorty got a fat one. In the Midwest, lil' mama go fed. In the West, she be jerking all over the bed. Come on.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
Yo, we back in the building. It's been a little while. Okay, my bad. I forgot how to do that. It's been a little while, but we are back in the building, man. Welcome in, everyone. Glad that you are here today. All right. Today is Sunday. Hence the Spades podcast. Let me. Okay. So for those that don't know, it's been a while since I've been on. I have, a lot of people have had school. When school came in, it changed up a lot of things. So we became a lot of people became busy, me included. All right, and then on top of that, throw in softball for the little one, who came in second place overall in their division. Man, give it up for them real quick. Well, give me some hand claps for that. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. On that one, you know what I'm saying? It was my daughter's first time ever running in playing softball, so she picked up quick. It was a last minute team that kind of picked up. They picked up the that came together. They picked up everybody. There was about 3 new people who never played softball before, and they came in second place. So I couldn't be any prouder for them on that one. Go girls, y'all did y'all thing on that one. All right, but yeah, so that came in. So I've been super busy trying to figure out and get the energy to make this thing happen. And quite a few people have been hitting me up like, yo, what's going on? Where's the podcast? And I totally understand it. And I apologize for not having better communication. But I was taking some time to get some things in order. And right now what I'm doing is I'm actually thinking about revamping this whole thing. I don't know if you see it says the final Ace of Spades podcast for this year. Some podcasts might stay, some podcasts might go. I have 3 podcasts for those that don't know: Ace of Spades, King of Spades, and Queen of Spades. So I'm looking to possibly be reinventing the Ace of Spades here and what we do here and the direction that I wanted to go in. So keep a lookout for that. This will be the last one of the year. And about like we do always around this time, we will have a open discussion. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to come in, you want to get on cam, you want to chop it up with us, whatever, man. It's the last one of the year. You come say what's up to us and get down with the get down. Perfectly fine. I'll we'll try to remember to keep pushing that for anybody else that might come in later, whatever. So that way you know as well. So let me see. Housekeeping. Let's get some housekeeping in order real quick. If you can, when you come in, please hit the like button. They say it helps the algorithm. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I appreciate it. Okay. Also hit the sub and hit the notification, man. So that way you'll know anytime we go live. You feel me? Also, if you want to, you can donate this in the description. This will go to to our podcast. Let me see if I can find it. I never have it ready. Goes to the podcast. All right, we're gonna be advancing the podcast. Like I said, we're gonna be actually changing up the podcast, but we're gonna keep it going. Matter of fact, I didn't think about this, but this is kind of unexpected for me to be doing. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna see, man. I'm gonna chop it up and see what y'all think we should get here. First purchase. I was thinking about a phone. I mean, not a phone. Thinking about mic. Thinking about a mic. But we'll chop it up and see. And again, like I said, it is open mic discussion. So this is what we'll be doing. We'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. There will be a period in time where I ask the panelists if they have anything that they want to talk about. They'll let you guys know what's going on, and we'll see if we can converse on it and make it happen. All right. Now I think that's about it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, why is my podcast not showing up on? Okay, I don't think I'm live. I think I'm live, but I don't think I'm live on YouTube for some reason. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, last one of the year, yes, sir. For some reason, I don't think I'm live on YouTube here. Hold on, that's why. Okay, that's why I'm not seeing beautiful faces here. Hold on. No, somebody's here. Somebody's on Ace of Spades. Okay, let me see. Maybe I clicked the wrong button here. Let me get out of this. I want to make sure that it's up and running on YouTube. So give me a quick second because I want to make sure that that everything is looking okay, which it appears to be. Because Steve didn't say nothing yet, so I'm a that
Hey, it's up. It's up. It's running. It's running on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up real quick on mine.
Yeah.
I can see it running. I don't know why it's not letting me see it. Let me see. Upload a video, go live. Let's see. Okay, later date, streaming software, and then okay. No. Okay, that's why it was set that way. Okay. All right, I figured it out. We had a little technical difficulties, but we are back in the building right now. All right. So all right. We all right, so we are live. Yes, Steve, one last one for the year. Yeah. So we're gonna be moving, we're gonna be doing some good things. All right. So enough of me. Let's get to the panelists, man. We have a guy coming all the way from I think it's considered the Midwest. Is it considered the Midwest? I don't know, man. He's an Omaha native, man. Please welcome none other than Mr. Rab himself, man. How you doing today, good sir?
Living good, brother. Peace and prosperity to you.
How you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
Just working, man. Focusing. Staying engaged. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, man. Sound like a good thing. What you got working on?
Investments. The next move. Advancing. I bought this this young lady's book
Okay.
as well on a government contract, and I pre-ordered it. See if I can pick up a skill along the way on the journey. So yeah, man, just over here cooking up some. Hopefully, we'll see what happens as time goes on.
Man, okay, book reader. I might need you. I told you I'm reinventing this thing, so I might need your help, young man. On where I'm trying to take this thing. So if I can we can chop it up after this, man, I would definitely love to.
No doubt.
All
I'd
right.
say some point midweek. It'd be better.
Some point midweek.
In the middle. Yeah,
In the middle of the week.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
If
okay.
However long you want to chop it up for.
Yeah. No. I just like I said, I got a quick if you can do it after the podcast, I'll be on, after we go after it ends, just stay on and I'll chop it up with you then if you got time.
Okay. I was gonna say it depends on how long it go. Because
Okay.
truthfully,
Yeah.
you know what
All
I'm
right, it's
saying?
gonna be
By
it'll be
8:30 my time, I'll be trying to, get ready to lay it down, young brother.
all right. Yeah, so we'll see what happens and then we'll go from there on that end. But thank you for being here, man. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. And we had somebody else sneak in on me. I was trying to make sure I had everything set up and prep, but it ain't nothing but a thing to do it on the fly. You can purchase the journey, her journal from Amazon entitled Couples Gratitude Journal, a journal to express appreciation for the low price of $16. Okay. You can also check out her YouTube channel, which is K a Mill. Different journals basically that she wrote throughout her life, and she turned them into videos to help you out through your life. You know what I'm saying? To help you throughout the course, man, please put a warm welcome for none other than Mrs. K a Mill in the building. How you doing today, girl?
Well, I don't know about helping out and all that, but my journey is different from everybody else's. But I appreciate y'all. I feel like I was coming in, kind of late. And I know I'm kind of late, but I do apologize to everybody, but I just could
No,
not miss this
you on
one.
time. You right on time. What you talking about?
I see now.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'm going to tell you, you just don't know what I had to do to get up on
Nah, I hear that.
I wasn't going to miss this one, though.
Well, I appreciate you. Mr. DisRiz says congratulations, the softball team, young ladies. They was a big turnaround. Yes, it was a big turnaround. 100%, man. They started off a little rough and then they got it together though. So yeah, how you been? What you been up to, K Mill? I know we mentioned your YouTube channel. How's that going?
I had to put that on pause for a second because, this mommy life is, man, it's a lot going on with me. Nothing bad, My daughter's just involved in a lot of things now. So, it's just life, taking course ahead of, what I'm want to do. But,
Okay.
it is what it is.
All right, well said. Well, it's good to have you here. And thank you for coming in, man. I really, really do appreciate you. And last but definitely not least, man, we got This young man, who was born and raised in the city of Chicago, has traveled from the Midwest to down south to pursue his passion for big and small screen storytelling with a Bachelor's of Science degree from Full Sail University in digital cinematography. All right. You can find him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and here on YouTube under the handle DisRizEnt. Speaking of YouTube, he has several channels under the name DisRizEnt, DisRiz BoonDocks Reviews, DisRizCinematicReviews, and his cinematic gaming channel DisRiz TV Media. He also streams on Twitch under the handle at DisRiz. He has an extensive experience in production of a wide variety of films, including those in the real estate industry, the music industry, documentaries, web series, commercials, feature films, and PSAs. You may check out his videos on YouTube under the handle DisRizEnt or visit his website over at www.DisRiz.com. For serious business inquiries, go to DisRizentertainment.com. Lastly, he got that merch, dog. If you don't know, that's what I got on right now. You feel me, Mr. DisRiz? ENT reduction right there. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is go to www.DisRizEntMerch.com. Man, please welcome the big homie, none other than Mr. DisRiz EMT. How you doing here today, good sir?
Yeah, I'm cooling, bro. I'm cooling. Same old day. You know, same old S.
What up, cuz?
Hey, what's up, cuz? What's going on? What's going on with you?
Yes. Well, it's good to see everybody back in effect. You feel me? I definitely appreciate y'all again for coming through, man. I haven't had a chance to tap in with you in a while. Well, I'm lying. I tap with you in every day, DisRiz. Tell the people what you got going on.
That's a shame because I ain't heard from my cousin in over a month.
Hey, well, I tapped in with him. My phone worked. What you talking about, girl? I tapped in with him. You know what I'm saying? He don't go too far without me.
He used to shoot me a text like, "Hey, cuz, you all right?" I don't get nothing.
Hey, man. Hey, you got sometimes he a busy man. I'm sorry, I'm over here fighting your battles for you. Let me just say this. I haven't seen you in a while. I have talked to you in a while, but please, for the people that haven't seen you in a while, tell them what you've been up to, what you've been doing. I know you got the Mortal Kombat things going in that arena, man. Talk to him, man.
Shit, just working on my Mortal Kombat clips. You know what I'm saying? Just uploading anything cinematic. Working on a couple music videos. So I'm gonna do the same thing what I did with Mortal Kombat 11, 10, and 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a couple promotional videos leading up into the final video. You know what I'm saying? Just to get it going. I mean, I'm at the point right now. I don't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, monetization in regards to it, because I know they gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? Like we was discussing earlier, and Kay, I'm gonna get back to you in a second, but like we were discussing earlier in regards to cops shooting people on live TV and shit like that, people dying on live TV. You can't see that. You know, they'll let the society see that type of stuff, but it's a video game, bro. We talking about practice, not a game. You know what I'm saying? We talking about practice type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm dropping that shit anyway, and they can demonetize my shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't paid me in a year anyway, so I don't give a fuck. You know, fuck YouTube. But back to Kate.
Hey, we love YouTube over here. That's just only for DisRiz and DisRiz alone, okay? Y'all ain't did shit to me. I'm cool. just so we set the record straight.
Hey, but Kate, it's been crazy. This post office got me going crazy. That's all I can say, man. I'm talking about hours on hours on hours, and it ain't even hit peak season yet. So, and we short staffed, so it's just been crazy. So I just been working with that. I'll come home for a second, maybe jump on the game for an hour at the least. I'm back in bed, like shit. Back in bed about 2000 at the latest, and I'm back up.
I feel you.
You know what
I feel you. It's been the same with me too, shoot.
Yeah. But glad to be back. Glad to be back.
I'm glad to have all y'all back, man.
Yeah, even though this is the final for the year, but you know, we still love everybody and we miss everybody.
And for those that don't know, we will have a final Queen of Spades and a final King of Spades as well. We're gonna finish it off this week as well. So we'll be on the lookout for that as well. Where was okay, so yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. I appreciate y'all. I think hey, we got that out of the way. Let me see what we got on the docket. Well, you know what, like we always do. Let's see, where's it at?
Before
I
we
think we
get
got
started, it should have been a full panel up here, and they know who I'm talking about. And yes, I'm talking ish right now because I
shit.
ain't seen y'all in forever.
Shit. Oh shit! I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I'm on your frequency. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I thought it would be a fuller panel due to the fact that it is the last one of the year. But again, it's school time. You know, people got a lot of things going on. The holiday seasons are coming right around the corner, so I understand that not everybody can make it. So I appreciate y'all who did. So let me go ahead and get right into this thing because I think we do the icebreakers. Let's do a couple of icebreakers real quick before we get into this thing. Later on, I will ask you guys if you have anything that you all want to talk about. And we can. But for right now, what we're gonna do is jump right into the icebreakers. So I'm gonna start off with you, Rab. Let's see. Do you have any special traditions for the New Year's?
Any special traditions?
Yes.
Um, Probably nothing but drinking some type of champagne.
Okay.
That's probably the only thing that I do every New Year's is drink some champagne to bring it in. So
Now, if you don't mind sharing, what do you have a brand that you go to, or is it just whatever you feeling at the time?
it's just whatever. Like I mean, it could be a Moet. Um, and most likely my wife done got it. So she's very selective about.
Oh, did you go
I'm
mute on me?
typically indulging in. Did I mute? You don't hear me?
I wasn't able to hear you. Did y'all hear him? No. Okay.
No, he
Yeah.
had
I
went
think.
out for a second.
Okay. I know if it was my shit. My
What
bad.
about what about now? What about now? Am I clear?
Yeah. You perfect.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, that's a bit. No, I let the well, I don't let. She wants to pick whatever variety or version of champagne, but I mean that's pretty much been a consistent thing. But before that, it wasn't like anything before that I could think of that I did consistently. So now I think it's just like some champagne just to bring in the new year.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because it's almost about that time. For the New Year's and all that stuff. So, as crazy as it is, because I swear this year just started. But yeah, I feel you on the champagne. We usually go for Welch's grape juice. Because the two daughters like to participate as well, so they really think they over there, getting loose with the grape juice. So, so I
Getting
feel
that
you on that one.
communion.
Yeah, yeah. Get your little cracker. You good? Sit down somewhere. So yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Kate, what about you? Do you have a special tradition for the New Year's?
I usually just, grab a bottle. I don't ask me what brand. Depends on how I feel that day. Usually, cook, you know, some traditional stuff, but I don't go all the way out. Like I got family or somebody coming over or anything like that. And I just usually thank the Most High for the year ending and a prosperous new year, and hopefully I don't fall asleep before 12. But 9 times out of 10, depending on how empty that bottle get, I do.
Yeah,
And that's my tradition.
I can definitely relate to you on that one. That sometimes that 12 o'clock it's just hard to get there. It used to not be that
I'm
way, but
telling you, it's over 40 times.
whew,
I'm just saying it, ain't no naps in between because I got a 6-year-old, but I'm telling you, man, I can't make it like I used to.
yeah. I'm with you on that one. Kay. Mr. DisRiz ENT, do you have any special traditions for the New Year's? Bringing in New Year's?
Not really. But this year I'm starting off something a little different. I bought I bought a bottle. It was like a fifth of 82nd Airborne whiskey. It was like one of the best units that I was in. You know what I'm saying? That I really enjoyed. My first public affairs unit where I'm flying around taking pictures, doing videos, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had a ball when I was in that unit. That was the best unit in the Army to me. You know what I'm saying? So I bought some of the whiskey, some of the whiskey that they sell. And, I take a shot every year. So when I first retired, you know what I'm saying? What was it? My official retirement date is January 1st, but October 28th. As a matter of fact, I'm a day late and $1 short. So I need to go take a shot today because it's been a year since I've been fully retired from the United States Army. You know what I'm saying? But that's my thing. First of the year, doing that, taking a shot of that, you know what I'm saying, and just chilling. And I'm with Rab on that Moet though. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a shot of that and a bottle of Mo. I already know.
Alrighty, man. Congratulations on the retirement, and thank you for your service as well, good sir. All right, we're gonna go ahead and keep this thing rolling. I'm gonna come right back to you, DisRiz, on this next question, man. If you what word do you want to be added to the dictionary, and what is the definition?
You already know. DisRiz, entertainment. It's an entertainment facility. You know what I'm saying? We just leave it at that.
Yeah, you scared me a little bit when it started with the D sound. I was like,
hey, I wasn't gonna go dick cheese yet. I wasn't gonna go dick cheese yet. Hey, let's get to the topics. I'll probably bring that shit up a couple times.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
I'm beefing with YouTube right now, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yo, I hear that. Oh, I guess we lost Kay, I'm sure she'll jump back in. But while we wait on her, Miss Shanti says, "Hey y'all," and "Hey cousin Steve." Where you at, Shanti? Where you at? Why you not in the building? You ain't working today. I don't know why you're not here supporting the fam. Hey Kay, welcome back. Thank you for your support for the fam.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. At least you're here. Some other people aren't. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving right along. The question is what word I forgot what the question was. I know it's scrolling across screen, but I ain't gonna be able to see it all. Okay, what word do you want to be added to the dictionary, and what is the definition?
Africa.
Oh damn! Okay.
I thought y'all would get a kick out of that.
Oh damn! Okay, that's what. Hold on, man. I gotta wait a minute. Okay, man. Hey, touche. All right, man. That's for the long listeners right there that's been here for a while. Got what you coming from, Rap, man. If damn, what word do you want to add to the dictionary, and what is its definition?
I don't have one, brother. I think I passed.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Miss Shanti says, out eating with my dad. Okay, bald headed ass sir. Oh, damn. All right, man. Let's go ahead and keep this thing moving. I don't know. Hurt people. Hurt people. Also, hey, cousin Shanti says, DisRiz, fuck Shanti. All right, we're gonna go ahead.
Hey, Shanti.
Rolling. Nah, fuck her. No, I don't. No, come on, Kay. Come on now. The line has been drawn in the sand, Kay. I'm sorry, it's been drawn. Let me see. All right, we're coming right back to you, Rab, on another one. Then let's see. If you had a that was not the one I was looking for. Hold on. Damn. Not the one I was looking
while we on this pause.
Who on the pause? We ain't on the pause. What are you talking about? We moving. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So check. Oh no. Did you have something to throw in there? Okay.
I just wanted to wish my sister cousin happy birthday. That's all.
Oh, hey, sister cousin.
Katara, Cat.
Okay, hey, Kat, happy birthday from the Ace of Spades podcast to you.
It's Tara's
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yep, she turned 52 today.
Happy
What?
birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday, cuz.
birthday. Yeah. Okay. So, Mr. Raps, we can get right into this thing, man. I don't want to hold y'all too long. What are the top 3 items on your bucket list?
Top 3 items on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Well, one was to go to French Polynesia,
Okay.
and I did that in May.
Talk your shit.
Skydiving is on my bucket list, even though I'm scared than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And my third, I mean, I'd say probably like snowboarding or skiing or some shit like that.
Man, I think about all the time, not to tell your business, but all the time we was out there in Utah, just never did. I never went to go do that. Not
Right.
one
Just didn't even
freaking time,
indulge.
dude. Not one time.
Motherfuckers
All
be
that
like, niggas
we
don't
went
do
to
that
a
shit.
place where their motto was the greatest snow on earth, and I ain't go skiing not
Man.
one time.
Not once. Didn't even think about it.
It's cold. I'm staying inside. Yeah, no.
You was in the club though.
We was hitting the
Niggas
club
in
like
the club
though. You feel
So
me?
yeah, but I'd say that for my bucket list.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's a great bucket list right there. K Emil, I'm gonna bring it right back to you. What 3 things are on what top 3 items are on your bucket list?
I only had one.
Okay.
Well, maybe 2. I wanna give me some land and start a homestead.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. That's a great bucket list right there as well. God damn. And DisRizCinematicReviews, what are your top 3 items on your bucket list?
Hey, I'm with Cuz on that. I just got probably 2. You know what I'm saying? Starting this bill in his house, on his house in Kaufman, Texas, come 2024, summer of 2024. And I need at least an acre so I can breed dogs. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 breeds in mind. I'm working on my AKC right now. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be legit. It won't be no puppy mill puppies. They're gonna be pure studs, you know what I'm saying? Pure studs and pure issues. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's gonna be the cream of the crop. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple plugs in regards to it on the different breeds, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get it thorough and popping on that.
All right. Well, that's great to hear. And I'm gonna come right back to you. This is gonna be the last one. We're gonna make it real quick. DisRiz, what movie scene is worthy of an Oscar to you?
Training Day. Y'all gonna do
now.
that shit to me?
Come on.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Come on now. Yes, sir. K Emil, what movie scene is worthy of an Oscar to you? I think it might be muted.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay, no worries. And Rab, what movie scene is worthy of an Oscar to you, good sir?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's mainly like hood classics, man. Like, but that part when old dog was telling Kane on Menace, when he was like, "These motherfuckers smoked your cousin, blew his head off right in front of your face, and nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. You acting like a little bitch right now, nigga." like to me, that shit is so classic. Like, it's so hilarious. But he was like, he seemed so serious in that spot. Like, you think about Lorenz Tate in that period in his career and how you looked at him, you know, as an actor from that perspective as he went on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I got a lot, but that is one of them though. that
Yeah,
scene when they was in that car with AWACS.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough question, man. Because I'm with you. There's a lot come to your mind,
Yeah,
man, and a lot of
yeah.
lines that come to your mind as well. So, yeah, but I definitely know the scene that you talk about, man. I definitely know
Mm-hmm.
that scene. So, all right, so we're gonna get right into this thing, man. And get it moving. Let me see. Somebody that said something. Who said something over here? Dallas. Hey, OMG, you are dumb. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't know which if it's particularly anybody or maybe just me, but either way it goes. Thank you for that. All right. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and jump into some of the topics real quick. And make it happen. Man, hey, Dallas, would you like to come up here on the panel as well, man? Let me know if you want to come on. We could definitely do that as well. Let me see, where am I at? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check out some things. I took a couple of clips. One of them was from somebody that was watching the show. I think, was she ever on the show, Steve?
Who that?
Sorry, I cannot remember her name. But she gave the clip that we're about to review right now.
Yes.
Chicago.
Yeah, Tony Bellows. Yeah, it was in regards to the little girl that got jumped on or something like that.
Now, was she the one that came to Queens?
No, she wasn't on Queens. She was actually in the comments on Facebook. That's
Okay.
why
All
I'm
right.
over here
So
monitoring it right now. But yeah, off of Facebook.
okay. So she hasn't been on the show, but she was watching the show and she wanted to talk about this 11-year-old who got attacked in Chicago. So let's go ahead and talk about that real quick and then or take a quick look at it and we'll talk about it when we get back.
The community is rallying around an 11-year-old girl who was brutally beaten. Her parents want the world to see what happened to their child. Trinity Washington has a bandage on her nose. Her condition is improving. On the weekend of Mexican Independence Day, 2 women battered her outside her North Lawndale apartment building, striking her face with a liquor bottle. She suffered multiple injuries and nearly passed out. Now her family says they're being threatened for reporting the attack. Someone pulled a gun on them. They're afraid to go home, and police did not respond to their calls for help in a timely manner. The newly elected Chicago Police District Council members say this is a hate crime against a minor. They will hold police accountable, and they expect police to improve their response times to violent crime. Joni Lum, Fox 32, Chicago.
All right, so this was one of the ones that I guess we could talk about it because Chicago also had they had an immigration issue where all the immigrants started coming there. So I think a lot of people might have thought that the two might have been related at the time. It has not been confirmed one way or the other. But I think that was one of the reasons why they were looking into that. I'm gonna come to you first, Steve, on that since you are a native Chicagoan. What do you think about what took place there?
It's a sad situation. But just for the record, I mean, things like that happen all the time. It's mostly of teenagers to, what I'm saying, young adults in regards to you know, mixed races or mixed race fights and things of that nature. But to jump on an 11-year-old, that's not common. So I mean, I'm with the family in regards to the issue of pressing charges and getting it indicted or getting it documented as a hate crime. You know what I'm saying? Because we had fights all the time in high school. You know what I'm saying, with the Hispanics, the Arabians, whites. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like it was like Six Flags. We wasn't giving out free passes. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Whoever run up, it's just gonna happen, and that's just what it was. And yeah, I mean, the police got involved if it was real serious, but nothing really got as serious as to shooting nowadays. You know how it is now. You know what I'm saying? But that's typical. In the North Lawndale, that's damn near the west side. I want to say that's like the west side or at the end of the south side, around like 26th Street or something like that. And they call that little village. That's nothing but Hispanics down there. So, you know, and then it was a holiday. It was a Hispanic holiday. They drinking and shit. like, you know, it's liable to happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy shit.
Hey, nobody deleted Dallas, did they? I don't see his comment on my side.
I don't
On
see it
my
on mine either. I'm looking. I'm like, but
Yeah,
It's
it's
I don't
in the
see.
comments. It's in the comments. It's still there. Cause I just looked at the chat.
Okay, because I definitely don't see it. I'm looking at it right now. I do not see that
because it's
comment, so
off
I
of
was wondering.
YouTube. I'm
It's off of
so
YouTube,
scrolling.
yeah. So it would have been mine, but for some reason I can't see it. Okay, all right. But yes. Let me see. Before I get to UK, you're gonna be up next. Hey family, so great seeing you all. Much love. Thank you, much love. I definitely do appreciate that. The love and positivity there. Okay. I know you also are a native to Chicago. I mean, is this something typically that happens a lot, or is this what do you make of the story?
The past 20 years, Chicago has gotten really, really bad. But growing up in the 90s and stuff like that, it wasn't to this extent to where they jumping on kids. You know what I'm saying? It's usually an adult. You know what I'm saying? Or some teenagers get into it with each other, not never no adults. You know, abusing. You know, children, that's around. And usually around Mexican Independence Day, we used to go over to their neighborhoods and party with them. So for them to, have this anger, to want to, retaliate or whatever you want to call it, towards, their little girl, you know, or have some type of hatred. I don't even think that they were native to Chicago, to tell you the truth. I think it's probably some of them immigrants that they got drunk over there, and whatever hatred they had towards black people, they took it out on her, which is really unacceptable. And for the police department to get there when they feel like it, that's you know I don't know what's going on, with that end of it, but it seems to me that they just, got their hands up and like let Chicago do what Chicago do.
Yeah, I agree with you because it did seem to have an issue with the cops' response. So I can definitely understand on that front. I am not from Chicago, Rab. I believe that you're not as well. Is there anything that you want to add in on this topic?
Where's Black Lives Matter?
Oh,
Where's the BLM at?
They bankrupt.
That's all I got.
all right. There
But
it
you know
is.
what? Hey, just to add to it though, like the police, the response time is typical that, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody know, especially if you're in the hood, that the police not are not gonna show up for like 30 to 40 minutes, especially if it's guns involved. If it was a shooting, they're not coming into the coast is clear, or they think it's clear. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, it's a protective measure, but what about the EMTs? What about somebody bleeding out? You know what I'm saying? A loss of life, So but that's typical, and for them to come at the same rate of just a child being jumped on, they treating that like somebody got shot, like another nigga in the street just got shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Well, just to piggyback kind of on what Steve was saying about the situation too. I do believe that at some point, like black people, like as ourselves, got to police our own areas. You know what I'm saying? We got to ensure safety, for minors and the communities that's deserving of that. Because if you go into a Hispanic or Asian neighborhood, like if you black, you ain't going into no Hispanic or whatever neighborhood mistreating people of that culture. Like not into one that is a territory like that. Not that I know of. I don't know anybody that's doing that. Most people stay away from that. But I do think that a portion of it is, Black people need to police ourselves with some of these instances that happen like this too, instead of, depending on the police that you already don't even get along with in the first place.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, though, I want to say that she might have been over in a area that might have been majority Mexicans. Is that not correct?
Hispanic.
Or Hispanics, yes.
But see, the thing is,
I didn't catch it.
on the west side, they tend to kind of blend in a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not like the south side where the south side is completely segregated. On the west side, the Black people and the Hispanic people kind of blend in a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I am unfamiliar with it, so I could not give you my take on it as much because I have no idea what how to set
But
up
my
this.
whole thing about it was that like I get it, like the fact of the matter is a minor. You know what I'm saying? It's a child. It can be K child. It could be my child. It could be y'all child. You know what I'm saying? But when you threatening my house, now I got to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Now I mean, shit, it's a threat. You already didn't put it out there that you threatening my crib. So now I gotta defend myself. So if one of y'all come up fucking missing, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, you know what I'm saying, you had it coming anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now you didn't just relinquish all your rights. You didn't just gave me the power. I'm like Trump now. You know what I'm saying? You didn't gave me all the power. Now I'm about to use it. You know what I'm saying? King me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Speaking of politics, man, let's get into this other one because there's this guy, representative, I think it's Dowman, Jamal, I think. But yeah, he pulled a fire alarm. Let's take a quick look at that real quick.
We're following breaking news. Congressman Jamal Bowman is now facing a misdemeanor charge for pulling the fire alarm inside a House office building last month. The New York Democrat acknowledged triggering the alarm as lawmakers scrambled to pass a funding bill before a government shutdown deadline in September. The entire building had to be evacuated. Bowman later told reporters it was a mistake. He said he was rushing to get to the vote and could not get through a door that is usually open.
All right. So I believe they've already charged him. Okay, number one, they charged him already. I think he's pleaded guilty. I think he's wrote a letter, said he apologized and all that shit. Now, one of the things is that I don't think any of us probably agree that he does need to be prosecuted for this, or seek some type of corrective action for this, right? Now, but what I have been hearing is that they're comparing this to January 6th. Is this in any realm the same as January 6th or in the same ballpark to you, Rab?
No, it is nowhere near the ballpark of that, unless maybe he worked for the FBI. But
okay,
I don't think he worked for the FBI.
He didn't work for the FBI. He was a representative. He was trying to go make a vote, place a vote in,
and couldn't get there on time.
Couldn't get there on time.
He pulled a fire alarm to get it. It seemed more strategic to me.
Well, but it's a serious crime because the reason why he did it was to halt the work being done. Yes. So it's a serious crime, nevertheless. But compared to January 6th, you say it doesn't fit that. What do you think overall about what took place
with this or with January 6th?
No, with Jamal Bowman, this case.
I mean, if it's a crime, then you have your day in court. I mean, I don't really understand why. I mean, I see why, I guess, when you putting the pieces together, but I don't think that there was any reason for him to do that, or I don't know the severity of the situation enough to, all I can say is if it's illegal to do that, and you got to go to court over it. I mean, you probably knew that, especially if you seem like he was an older, pretty sophisticated guy, so he understood, I guess, the consequences, what may have come with what he did. So, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. Kay, what do you, first off, do you think it's in comparison? Is this anywhere compared to or like January 6th in your opinion?
No, it's not in comparison to January 6th, but I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna be real with it. Ain't no black folks finna sit up there and be pulling no fire alarms because they're late for anything. If they missed it, they missed it. That's how they feel about it. I think he was put up to that. I think he was pressured by somebody in his party to do what he had to do. Because from the looks of the surveillance camera, you could tell. I mean, it looked like he was contemplating whether he should do it or not.
Okay, that's a new take on me. All right. You made me forget what my question was gonna be. I did not expect that one. So, okay. Well, I mean, look, we've all been in kindergarten. We know what that damn damn thing is on the wall. The fact that he said he didn't, it was an accident, he didn't know such, therefore, on and on.
No, yeah, he said that he pushed the wrong door. It was no door right there.
No, there was a door there. So his defense was that he tried to go through that door. That door wouldn't open, so he figured if he engaged the fire alarm, it would unlock the doors. So therefore, he would be able to go and make it in time for a vote.
Anybody with common sense will know that if you pull the fire alarm, it's not gonna unlock no fire door.
Yeah.
But I guess sense ain't common no more, so.
I definitely ain't saying this is the best plan. But there's Riz. First and foremost, do you think that this is compared to January 6th? Does this come close?
Not at all. Not at
Okay.
all. I agree with the panel on that, man. If common sense is common to everybody, I have it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, usually on fire doors, it's normally a extra push, or you got to exert force to get that door open.
Not a fire door. Not a fire door. It was a fire alarm.
Well, no, I'm saying to get, if that was a fire door, so to speak, for him to get out of that door, normally you have to exert some type of force to open that door. You know what I'm saying? But he chose to pull the fire alarm. Like, I guess he didn't know that that's a criminal offense. You know what I'm saying? What was he, a senator?
I think so.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he going to jail. Fuck him.
I don't think he's going to jail.
Video.
I definitely don't think he's going to jail, but I definitely think he'll have a fine to probably pay for that.
Everybody getting fines. Everybody getting fines.
Yeah.
Now you get a fine. You get a fine.
That's what I think. I don't know for sure, but that's what I think. Hey, Black Sunflower, how you doing? If you want to come in, you can. It's an open panel, but that's totally up to you.
Get your butt in, Black Sunflower.
Well, while we wait to see what the verdict is on that, we're gonna go ahead and take a look on Black Sunflower. We're gonna take a look at another. Actually, you know what? Speaking, I think somebody invoked the name of Trump. I don't know how many have been paying attention to what's been going on in Georgia, but there has been a fourth co-defendant that has pleaded guilty. Let's take a look at that real quick.
You had Scott Hall and Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesebro also reach agreements prior. That leaves 15 others in this massive RICO case that's being brought by the DA there in Fulton County that would include the former President Donald Trump. So to date, those who have changed their pleas, one received 5 years probation, $5,000 fine. Another got 5 years probation, $5,000 fine. Sidney Powell, 6 years probation, $6,000 fine, and then some community service tacked on.
In addition to that, they have to write a letter of apology to the citizens of Georgia.
And just one further thing here. It looks like her sentence will be similar now. 5 years probation, $5,000 in restitution.
And probably a letter of apology.
Likely.
All right, so keep a mind on that one. All right, we're gonna play another video as well. I actually went out of order on that one. That was supposed to come second. So I'm gonna play another video for y'all real quick, and then we'll take a look at it.
That's happening. This is happening in Fulton County, Georgia. That's the former Trump attorney, Jenna Ellis, now has decided to take a plea deal in that Georgia election case now. This is a live look inside the courtroom. That's Ms. Ellis, screen right in the center of your picture there. She's the fourth defendant now in the Georgia election interference case that changed their plea to guilty.
So far, of all the people indicted in this particular case, it's the lawyers, the attorneys who had to get lawyers, who are all deciding to plead guilty. Maybe there'll be more, but that is an interesting thing. I'd be curious what a smart lawyer would think about that decision and if what the strategy is there.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna come to you last, Rab. I'll come to you last. I'm gonna come to Kay first on this one. Kay, another co-defendant has pleaded guilty. Is this looking good for Donald Trump in your opinion, or is this not? Is this looking bad?
I think that's why they all pleaded guilty, so that he can go ahead and get his little slap on the wrist too, and get his little probation and pay his little fine, so he can run for the presidency.
Okay. Out of all of y'all, has anybody been involved in the judicial system? Show of hands.
Nope.
No. Steve, have you been involved in? You ain't never been in the not to say it like that, but you ain't never been involved in like the courtroom or nothing like that.
I mean, yeah, but I don't discuss that.
Okay, you ain't got to discuss it. I just wanted to have the question is, have you ever been involved in that process?
Yeah, but I mean, it was acquitted. So
no. I'm not saying found guilty. I'm not saying any of those things. I'm just simply saying the process.
Yeah.
All right, Rab, have you ever been?
He's scared as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Like my fucking life in these motherfuckers' hands. Yes.
All right, we're gonna get to it. I just want to see, Rab, have you ever been involved in the judicial system?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna talk to you two. All right, because I'm not gonna talk. I'm curious to see what you two are gonna say. I'm gonna start with you first, Mr. DisRiz. Number one, does this look good for Donald Trump in this Georgia case that 4 co-defendants have pleaded guilty, or do you think that do you agree with Kay that it's a good run? It's going to allow him to become president and all these the extra things.
You know what? At first, like I was thinking like, man, you know what I'm saying, like he up the river. But but I was thinking on the like how Kay was thinking in regards to it, like to go ahead and get the process. This is probably part of his damn promotional campaign type shit. You know what I'm saying? He just slap on the wrist, then he become president. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shit, if it worked for Thugger and Gunner, you know what I'm saying, and the rest of the motherfuckers is getting indicted, it looked like they jumping on board. It's like Fanny, she getting everybody to plead guilty and take some type of charge. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm on the fence with it.
Okay. All right. Rab, with your judicial experience that you experience or that you know of, just either around the way or whatever, do you think that this is looking good for Trump, or do you think that in the sense of like Kay was saying, this is going to help him with his running, or in the real world do you think that this is bad?
I mean, I think from a publicity standpoint, I agree with Steve and Kay with is helping him out in that portion. I don't think he's gonna do any time. I mean, he'll probably get a fine of some sort or some degree. I mean, obviously, the people that are taking plea deals, they're like, I don't know. They've came to some discussion within the rooms to like either it's not going to be anything bad because everybody's giving up. I mean, depending on what you think about him would determine, you know, if you think this is bad for him. You know, some people might think it's a win if you know, the hills of West Virginia and out there at Gatlinburg, Tennessee, they think this is a win for him. You know, other people might be like, it ain't look good. It don't look good. But, you know, everybody kind of understand that he's probably going to get a slap on the wrist. But, I mean, is it right? No. But, I mean, I've gotten off on things that I probably shouldn't have got off. So, you know, I'm not mad either, you know.
So okay, so that's why I said the real world. Rab, I gave you a hint when I said the real world. You do not if you know this justice.
No, it's not right. It's against the law, you know. But these boys they're gonna finesse the system. He's got the money to finesse the system. Donald Trump has the money to finesse the system. Like, so if any black person had the money to finesse the system, they're gonna do it too. The problem is the people that tend to get caught the most don't have the money to finesse the system. That's why they get the brunt of it. But I think on a low level, we all understand that.
I think that by him being the first ex-president to go this far, you know, as far as almost going to jail, you know, I think that, you know, it's a bad look on the White House, so they trying to do whatever they can to make it seem like he's getting his punishment, but at the same time, he's getting off. That's just how I see it.
Okay, and I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. But based off of the things that I've seen and that I through my experiences, through the judicial system, the early bird gets the worm. Meaning, if you provide, usually, because they always tell you do a crime, you're supposed to do it by yourself. Because what happens is you have a co-defendant. When you have a co-defendant, it's whoever is going to tell on the other person that gets out. We all know that. You have 4 lawyers who know how the game goes. So they're all taking deals. Y'all don't see this as like a red flag to be like, okay, so when you take a deal, they are, number one, admitting to the guilt. They are saying they did it. And not only that, whenever they get called up, they get called up anytime to testify against the person that they want to get. So, like, let's say in the case of like Gunna and Young Thug, right? Gunna, they can call back Gunna to testify against Young Thug, and he would then have to tell whatever he already told the police. This is what's happening now, is that the lawyers are saying, hey, I already know how this game goes. All right. If I start talking and give y'all what y'all want, because you got to remember, man, there's lives outside of this system, right? People got real lives, and they want to go back to them lives. They don't want to spend the rest of their lives in prison. So they're trying to save themselves. The first thing that happens is self-preservation. So these people are trying to really save themselves, and by doing so, they're saying, hey, we'll tell you whatever it is that you want to know, as long as we don't have to get in jail. As long as we don't go down with the ship. Is that foreign to anybody?
They doing that because they doing that because they realize that, you know, ain't no escaping that. Trump ain't trying to help them, you know, as far as the case go. He, you know, but he looking at it like y'all was in it, y'all, you know, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm focused on me over here. Y'all got to worry about y'all. That's how, you know, so they looking at it like, well, I'm gonna save myself, because this person who, you know, I went all out for decided, oh, we can't get no help. So yeah, of course they're gonna put, you know, jump a plea.
Okay, you don't know how right you are. The last lady right now that we finished watching that took a plea. She said that Trump wasn't helping her with her legal bills. For her to be a top-notch lawyer, can you imagine how much she costs? Now imagine the lawyer that's defending the top-notch lawyer. How much did that motherfucker cost? You know what I'm saying? So these bills are running up, and he's not even helping them with them. So I think it could be a sense of like, hey, I'm trying to, you know, be on your team, but you're not helping me. The ship is going down. We got to make a move. But before we go any deeper in this, let me go ahead and welcome in the one and only the beautiful Black Sunflower. How you doing, Black Sunflower? How you doing today?
Hey, girl. I miss you too. Just been MIA, girl.
Girl, I've been working.
You look nice around your hair. Look at you.
Don't lie to her. Black Sunflower. I'm about to call you Pink Sunflower from your Pink Floyd. Black Sunflower. What do you got anything you want to add on to this before we move on?
I really don't even know what's going on, but no.
Okay, cool. Rab, did you have anything you want to add on it as far as with the Trump and the early bird? They're trying to save themselves and get in front of this thing before they're the last ones that don't have enough to offer to get off.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
All right, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but he said that I think the penalty right now when they plead guilty, I think they got like 5 years probation.
Yeah, they got 5 years probation. They got to pay a fine and write a letter of apology.
That's not bad.
You know how I feel about the system already. I got people dealing with shit, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like these drug charges over that. Y'all doing all kind of twisted stuff.
Well, I don't think this compares.
Huh?
This doesn't compare. This case doesn't compare. This case has to do with trying to overturn an election.
Ain't that worse?
I'd say
than a drug charge.
I'd say
No, well, yeah. Well, no. So okay. So you can't because you're in the middle a little bit. So that's what they're being charged with. They've taken a plea deal to say that I'm guilty of it, because they want a bigger fish. So because they want a bigger fish, they're saying we'll take a plea. We'll give you a plea deal if you help us catch the bigger fish. Right. So that's the plea deal part. That's not what they were sentenced with.
Oh, okay.
Because they were found guilty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's to avoid going to court and pleading the lesser charge. Or not the lesser charge, but taking a deal. So yeah, Rab, you were saying something.
I was gonna say one court system that is cutthroat that I've experienced that I know firsthand is family court. Family court is a monster to the honest, hard-working, truthful people. You know what I'm saying? Like family court is a savage. So I mean, I know that's a different type of court system than what's going on with Trump, but that court system I know for sure is trash.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100 wholeheartedly on that one. I've known some people that have had to go through that and shell out thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands, to see their kids. Rab, I'm gonna go ahead and cut in the middle of here right real quick. Well, first off, let me thank Rab for coming through. K Mill, Black Sunflower, and DisRiz for being here, man. I really do appreciate y'all, and thank you for everybody in the comment section as well. If you want to come on the show, please let me know. I will drop you a link so you can come on in. You feel me? Rab, man, before we go on any further, do you have anything that you want to bring up or talk about?
I hope people are paying attention to Bitcoin. It's made a little pump over the past few weeks. It was at 26,000 for like the last, I want to say, few months, and it jumped to 28, and now it's at 33. If you're not in tune with it, I'd advise you to at least put your eyes on it, just to understand the technology and what's going on in that space. Because whether you like it or not, money is going to some sort of digital form. You know, people are still going to hold cash, but I was in Houston and trying to go to places, and they was like, your cash is no good here. Like, so, you know, they Apple Pay, Google Pay, Bitcoin, CBDCs, like bigger cities are trending in that direction. And once they adopt it, obviously the smaller sectors are going to follow. So don't be late to the curve, be ahead of it.
Yeah, man, that's some real jewels right there. Most definitely. I was gonna talk about the stocks. The stocks is down too. Or the stocks is down. So go grab.
Are they gonna go? They gonna go down even more because they're gonna raise inflation again before the end of the year. So they're going to go down more. And obviously, yes, like you said, that's a buying opportunity for the top dogs.
Come on now. That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
talking
saying?
about.
For them blue chips, Apple, Meta, Verizon, the top dogs, not the little, Chewy and PetSmart.
Yeah.
Nah, the big dogs. You get them joints
That's
at
all
a
you can.
sale because once AI start booming, they're gonna be right back up again.
Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Thank you for that, for them Jews right there, man. I appreciate it. K Emil, do you have anything that you want to talk about while we're here? You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
All right, that was nice and easy. Black Sunflower, do you have anything you want to talk about while we are here? Any topics, anything you want to bring up? Any questions, any concerns, any great jobs, any bad jobs,
No,
anything at
I'm
all?
not. I kind of joined in kind of late. My bad.
You know what? It's okay. I'm gonna see you one day, so we'll talk about this. We'll talk
It's
about
all
it.
love.
Yeah. And
I
DisRiz,
want to know where's Mr. Lee at, because he, always seems to have something to say.
oh
And I
man.
know he in the audience quiet somewhere.
Oh man, no, well, shoot, you called him out. You mentioned his name, he will appear. So be careful what you wish for.
Hey, did
Mr.
somebody
Diz.
just mention pumpkin?
Oh, wait, Diz, what I was saying was, is there anything that you want to talk about? And bring to the table. While you're here, good sir. Nobody heard that. We're gonna keep moving.
Negative, man. Negative.
I'm hearing somebody feedback.
Is it me?
I feel like it's just one moment.
You got anything for us, Diz?
Negative.
All right.
I heard somebody mention pumpkin, so
Oh
so
shit!
we can get
The
some more people in
latte.
the
You
building.
talking about the latte? Well, you know what? We will have a giveaway, man. Should we go ahead and put the hashtag in there? I don't even think I did it yet.
Hashtag pumpkin. Hey,
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No. Let's see. Oh man. What we gonna hashtag to? We'll just hashtag Ace. We'll hashtag Ace. All
Hey,
right.
this is the last one for the year. We got to go out with a bang, G.
Yes.
Hashtag Bitcoin.
Hashtag, man, that's a lot of writing up in there. I just put bit.
There you go.
Hashtag bit. There we go. Go up and put hashtag bit in the
Steve, your screen gonna make somebody have a seizure.
What's up?
Steven.
Oh, his back around him blurry.
Oh, you talking about my background?
It's flashing.
It's flashing?
Y'all don't see that?
No, I was looking at a different screen. I can't see it.
No, it is flashing.
You need to check your eyes.
Your daddy.
It's not flashing on mine.
Damn, man, you don't even know my daddy.
Yeah, I don't see nothing flashing. It's just a little blurry back there.
No, baby, it is flashing.
All right, so go ahead and put in hashtag bit onto the in the chat, man, in order to win. We will spin this wheel behind us. See, we'll get a winner, spin the wheel, and see what you won. Now, if you are on DisRiz platform, you would have to come over to mine in order to partake in the no, Steve, no. In order to partake in the giveaway. All you have to do is come over to Ace of Spades podcast on YouTube and type in hashtag bit in there in order to get that. All right. For some reason they haven't integrated it to where he could do it on. All right, I think it's a third party thing. All right, so never mind. Neither here nor there. That's what you got to do if you would like to go in and register to win. All right. All right. So, well, since nobody had anything, let me go ahead and see what else we got over here real quick. Do we got anything else to go over? Oh, yes, we do. Let's check out the mass shooter here.
Tonight, families picking up the pieces 24 hours after Robert Card went on a deadly shooting rampage. Shots ringing out just before 7 at just-in-time recreation during a youth bowling night.
Out of nowhere, he just came in and there was a loud pop. Thought it was a balloon. I had my back turned to the door.
12 minutes later, 4 miles away, Card opening fire at another restaurant, bar, and grill. The gunman's car located several hours later at a boat landing in Lisbon with a firearm inside. More than 350 local, state, and federal law officers involved in the search for the gunman. The sound of flashbangs heard in one neighborhood, the Maine Department of Public Safety saying the home is part of their investigation. Card, an Army reservist, reportedly spending 2 weeks in July in a mental health facility after he reported hearing voices and threatened to shoot up a National Guard facility in Maine.
All right. I think y'all all know my feelings on this. Rab, what I mean, how does this happen? How do we prevent this?
Of course, he spent time in a mental health facility before he came and started acting like this, and they still let him get to the straps. And of course, I'm going to get my AR this weekend and probably going to get some more. I am a big proponent to protecting yourself and your family. I'm pretty sure Steve can attest to that as well. Because of people of this magnitude, well, why would this chump go to Maine? The least populated state on this entire continent.
Wait,
who goes to Maine to do? He might be. I heard about it and I saw a little bit. The dudes can be very manipulative, if I said that right.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I just think that that's trash. You know, that it happens anywhere. But I still think we need to protect ourselves, and I think that we need to train like religiously for circumstances like this versus taking guns away. I mean, yeah, keep laws, you know, if you can get better laws, more efficient laws to keep firearms out of people that you may classify as dangerous. Like, say a dude was in a mental health facility, it's like, how do you get access to it? You know, I mean, that's always the question when these things happen, is how does people that have quote unquote these illnesses and all this stuff going on, you know, because the news say it. They say that they have these issues and this and that going on before a lot of these things happen. So how do they get access to it? So can you enact better laws? Is it an accountability thing? It's foul, definitely, but I just think it's more of a reason for peoples and communities to arm up for themselves, to protect themselves, because this is not a normal thing. It seems to get hefty around election time for some reason, or maybe it's just me.
Man, wait a minute now. What do you mean this is not a normal thing? This is very normal, Rab.
This is not normal because it's not.
Rab, they're training in elementaries for active shooters. You mean to tell me this ain't normal?
To me, this is not normal.
Okay.
This is not normal. This is not everywhere. Most kids go to school and come home. I don't know one person that I've met in my entire 42 years on this earth, and I ran across, dapped up, even just on a fly-by-night, said, hey, man, my kid's been in a mass shooting.
Mm-hmm.
This is not normal. It happens, but to me, this is not normal.
I
that's
think
just my perspective from my experience.
I think that it's so normal that we won't count other incidents of gun violence as well as being something that we are affected by. Because I guarantee there's somebody on this panel that knows somebody who was a victim of gun violence. I guarantee it.
So no, I have a cousin I lost, an uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go to that part, but that's with us. But that comes down to the accountability of us. This was they showing on the news and shit, you know, like the dude who went into the West Rose Mall in Omaha, Nebraska in 2009. That was a mass shooting. That's never happened. Nobody's ever went into the mall in the West Rose, where I'm from, and done that. That's the first and only time it's happened. That's not normal. But is gang violence, niggas killing niggas, is that normal? Yeah. That's not considered mass shooting.
Well, so what I'm saying is in its totality, Guns in its totality is affecting each and every person. Everybody has a story of a gun violence. 100%. That's the issue. That's the part that's normal, that we can even dissect and be like, well, this gun violence and this gun violence, but just overall in totality, everybody has a gun violence story. I guarantee at least 3 out of 5 on this panel has a close story when it comes to gun and gun violence. So whether it's on a mass scale, small scale, whatever the case may have been, there's something to look at here. I ain't gonna say it's a problem. Y'all know I like to say that. I ain't gonna say it's a problem, but I think it's something to look at, because even now we can be like, well, this one's different, that one's different, but it's look at its totality of gun violence that we have, man. It's something.
The only way to look at it is gonna be martial law. That's the only way
now,
to
hold on,
eradicate
wait a
it.
minute. Now,
It's to eliminate fire. That's the only way. There is no other way in the United States to eradicate gun violence except for martial law.
You know what? I had a conversation with my cousin about this. I think that there is, if we first can say that there might be something to look at, right? Because I think that if we're on the page of there's nothing to see here, there's nothing we can do, because we are Americans, man. We're Americans, all right? Only hardcore conservatives are not American, because they seem to believe that
the people ain't the problem. It's the
government. Well, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that
it's not us.
There's a solution that we could find, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like whenever there's an issue of something that a lot of groups may be like, hey, no, we can't do it, it's impossible. America's never been impossible. We've always been, and I'm gonna bring the rest of y'all in here as well, but we've always been a nation of extraordinary things, man. So to be like, well, we can't do something, I don't think that's the only way. I don't think so. I think the first thing is say, okay, maybe there is something here. I think number one, that's what we got to do, is to say that there's possibly something here, and then we can start looking at other solutions on how to do it. Now, I do believe that there were things in place that should have prevented him from being able to have firearms. I think that was somewhere that dropped the ball. So I think that might be a spot where we can look at, but we have to first say that there's an issue for us to try to break down and see what it is possible that we can do. Because I don't believe that we should take away all guns at all. I am a gun advocate. I am someone who fought for the Constitution of the United States of America. So I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in the First Amendment. I believe in all these amendments. Okay. But I don't think that we can do anything to help ourselves, Rap, if we can't say that there's something here that we might need to look at. Not necessarily it's a problem, but just saying if it's something, if we can at least come to that grounds, that I think it'll be a better footing for us to say, okay, what can we do next? Not martial law, not getting rid of guns. I've never said that. Nobody on this panel has ever said that, and I would not stand for that. All right, Rap.
Respect. No, I respect that. I know everybody got to get a take. I don't want to keep rambling and shit.
No, man, I love to hear you though. No, say what you got to say.
No, I respect that premise, man. I mean, how I feel about it, is the only way it can be changed is if it's martial law. That's just my true, because there's too many people that, would be more resistant towards stricter gun laws, because what are the stricter gun laws going to guideline? How's the layout going to be? How's the format going to be? What are the stipulate? When you start micromanaging shit that don't need micromanaging, that's when a lot of annoying, irritant type things start to take place. So the easiest thing in most cases would be just to rid the country of being able to use guns. I mean, but again, that's basically going at martial law. But that would stop the problem. Yes, we could come to some agreement. Yes, people could talk, but then that's going to be accountability amongst communities in different places. That's not going to be on anybody and sitting in a seat. That's going to be on the people within their communities, that grassroots for real. Yeah. That's where the solution started. Motherfuckers can enact whatever law or stipulation or whatever they want. All the change happens from the people. And until that happens, it's going to be here.
All right, all right, all right. More love. Can you not put it's just hashtag bit. Thank you, Raph, for sharing that as well, man. It's just hashtag stop clapping, sir. Sir, stop clapping. It's not no, sir. It's just okay for y'all that don't know. To just get in is hashtag bit. I know there's probably a little bit of confusion because there was another hashtag in there, but it's just hashtag bit for Bitcoin. All right, that's all you got to put in. Nothing more, nothing less. Just hashtag bit to be able to win a drawing. All right, somebody's got to win. All right, so if you put your name in, somebody's got to win. All right. All right. So Steve is a mess. Ah, dang. All right. So Kay, in regards to the mass shooter, I think it was 13, maybe even more people killed. Was in a mental home, said he was hearing voices, all these things, still had the capability of to carry out this heinous act. What do you say about this and the whole scenario?
It reminds me of quite a few videos that I've seen after this had happened. That New York, they have put out some type of warning for vigilantes, going around shooting up people, and they need to be more careful. So, I'm thinking that this is the beginning of something because ever since this war is going on, it's been, random, mass shootings going on in different places, like so close together. Like few weeks ago, you know, it's a shooting here, or next couple of days it's a shooting there. So I think it's bigger than just a random person, that is mentally ill going out and decide they want to start shooting up something.
Did you say the shooting started around the war?
I said ever since this war been going on, yeah.
Which
It's
war?
Israel.
Okay.
Y'all forgot that this going on right now?
Well, we got a couple of wars going on right now, actually.
No, well, damn. Well,
yeah. So you're saying ever since the war with Israel going on, that's when the mass shooting started happening?
It's coming out. Like these lone wolves, popping up out of nowhere.
Well, I would say that it wasn't out of nowhere. I would say that it was actually in plain sight. Nobody acted. Blacks.
Could be.
Well, he was in a mental institution. He said he was hearing voices. These seems like a lot of red flags to me. I think it was a yellow flag or something that they supposed to have enact some yellow something to say, okay, hey man, this guy may not be fit to have weapons, but nothing happened. Some agency dropped the ball.
Agencies always drop the ball. DHS always dropping the ball. So you know what I'm saying? Like somebody's always dropping the ball, and then it's some big catastrophe like that, and somebody loses their life all the time. So I feel like not only should they start looking at the person doing the crime, but they also need to start charging them people who are dropping the ball, because it's preventative. It's preventative. I don't care. I feel like if it's gonna save a life, suck it up. If he can't have it, he can't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that sounds like a solution.
I feel like but at the same time, I feel like I understand what Rab was saying too. Like, we're gonna get there if it keeps going the way that it's going, and America might be an amazing country, and we got all of this and all of that, but at the same time, America is selfish at times. And especially when it comes to firearms and looking out for other people. When we had the whole mask mandate and COVID was new to everybody, but they saying, hey, people are dying. People are dropping like flies. If y'all would consider please wearing your mask and just, being safe around other people. First it was just be safe around the elderly, be safe around the children, because their immune systems aren't built like, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, you're not gonna tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like we're so selfish. We're selfish. But I feel like at the end of the day, it could have been prevented. He could have been there longer. Somebody, you see, especially with mental health patients, the red flags, you already know the flags. You know what I'm saying? They're in your vicinity. Like what?
Yeah.
Who let them out? Who let them out?
Yeah. Well said. And I agree with you to the point of because I can't remember where this individual was, but I think we covered it here on Ace of Spades, where they ended up, it was some mayor or somebody banned carrying weapon generally.
I think that was in New Mexico.
New Mexico. Okay.
It was.
That did that. And that was my fear, that if we can't say there's an issue, not a problem, an issue that we might want to look at to find solutions, that radical individuals will try to take it in their hands and do something further with it. That would be my fear on there.
Yep. But I feel like at the same time, you're always going to have that person who's not going to do what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like now they saying, okay, well, you can have a weapon, you just need to register it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. I'm going to have, you know what I'm saying? Like you always have that person who's going to mess it up for everybody else. And I've always kind of been like, no, I don't want a gun and I don't want them around me and stuff like that. But me being a single parent, living by myself and stuff like that, the way that the world is going, I'm like, hey, it wouldn't hurt to take a class or two, like.
Yeah.
So I know people who are, you teaching your kids. My cousin, her oldest is, I think he's like 10 or 11, and the youngest might be like 7 or 8. But they go to the range. They know how. They know gun safety. They know stuff like that. So we getting there. We are definitely getting there. And then like how Rap was saying, like, it's not normal for mass shootings and school shootings and stuff like that. I think that it's becoming normal. I think that it's becoming so normal that kids kind of laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? They kind of laugh at active shooter exercises and stuff like that. Like they don't really understand, especially, God forbid something happen here. On every day I'm on edge. My son go to school. So every day I'm like, Lord, I pray over him. I pray over his friends, because you never know. And it always happens at that school where nothing happens here. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid somebody got to get a text message, Mom, there's somebody in the school. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is real. And it's coming everywhere. And it's happening back to back. And also to touch on what Kay was saying, I do think that now that the war with Israel is going on, and I said it with Russia too, and it was true, everybody gonna start acting up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And we finna be seeing everything everywhere, violence everywhere. You about to start seeing it. So I don't know. Y'all, look, get your life together. That's all I got.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, man. The way that the world's going right now, it's almost like it's in a one-up place right now, where everybody's trying to one-up each other.
Oh yeah, it's been like that for years.
Yeah, 100 on that. DisRiz, what do you make about this, man? He's a I think he was Army Reserve, I think, something like that. He was a weapons, he was very well he was trained on weapons. As far as I think he was, I don't know if he was an instructor or something like that, but he was doing something in the weapons arena, so he knew what he was doing. He knew how to do it. He was in the mental institute saying that he was hearing voices. All the signs were there to that maybe this guy might be a danger to himself or others, but nothing happened here, man. What do you think about this whole situation?
Just being with the credentials of being in the military, everyone that's participated in the military, whether if they graduated tech school and went to a duty station, they're certified in whatever job that they have. Now, if you're an instructor, that means that you've been doing this consistently over the years. So you're proficient in your craft. You know what I'm saying? I believe I agree with the panel on everything that was said. You know what I'm saying? Especially what Black Sunflower was saying earlier, because I was definitely about to say that as well. That the people that released him should be tried. But the thing is, I guess some people in the United States take military certifications as a joke. It's like reform school or what they call that. When you Job Corps, when you fucking either go to jail or go to war, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Like, we're certified in certain shit. Like, motherfuckers know how to blow up your motherfucking crib with just a few items type shit. Motherfuckers know how to shoot proficiently. Motherfuckers know how to fuel jets. They're certified in different crafts, that they can take over into the civilian world. So when it comes to this is just accountability overall. They let him go. They released him back to get his weapons, and now you got a fucking drill instructor or a gun instructor fucking shooting up everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now look at you. And like the lady said earlier, in regards to it, with these wars, think back to when every war, well, not every war kicked off. We'll just take it to the soldier that was in South Korea that walked across the border recently. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to be reprimanded, so he acted out. Same thing with this situation. This soldier, God rest his soul, have mercy on him. But this one, he probably didn't want to go. He probably didn't want to deploy. You know what I'm saying? He probably had other mental things that was going on. Wife cheating on him. Found out the kid out his after 18. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know somebody was hacking to his bank account. You know what I'm saying? He was probably going through a whole shit show of other shit. And now this, we gotta go to war and I ain't getting a check. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just sad. And that's like the United States way. Like, we're so, well, I won't say we, but I'll say us. I'll say US is so selfish when it comes to not really paying attention. It's always what's in it for me versus helping out other people. And I'll just leave it on that note.
Yeah, man. Well said on that one. I'm gonna move this along real quick. We got one more thing to go over. I want to get y'all take on it. We're gonna take a quick listen to it, and I'll come back.
A high school English teacher on leave after discovering her profile on a porn website, OnlyFans. 28-year-old Brianna Coppage told our partners at the Post-Dispatch that her access to the school email and other software has been revoked while the district investigates the porn site. She says she joined OnlyFans over the summer to supplement her teaching salary. According to the Post-Dispatch, Coppage made about $42,000 last year teaching freshman and sophomore English. She said she earned an additional $8,000 to $10,000 a month performing on OnlyFans. The district says any action taken against Coppage will be in accordance with board policy.
All right, man. We'll make this real easy and simple, man. Rap, man, do you think she should be fired for having an OnlyFans?
No.
Just plain and simple. Just know that's it. Nothing
No,
else to
she
sprinkle
shouldn't
on
be
it.
fired for. I mean, The lady's trying to survive, man, in an inflationary climate. Like, I get it, like what it stands for and it being found, in the look. But do I think she should be fired? No. I think something can be worked out to supplement this lady's job, especially if she's good at it.
All right, man. Well said. Well said. Even though she's working with kids, you don't think she should be fired?
No, I don't think she should be fired.
All right, K. Emil.
People private life don't necessarily mean that's who they are publicly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like the Varsity Blues movie, the teacher that was their teacher, then they went to the strip club and they seen her there.
Oh, that was beautiful.
But she was a teacher. Yeah. But I mean, like, she's just a,
she was a sex ed teacher too.
You know what I'm saying? That was
that
was some. It's some cinema in that, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think she's the only one that does that. I think everybody, possibly depending on what location she has, is going through something similar. Would maybe be doing some stuff on the side to make some extra money, and if news came out about it, they wouldn't be obviously too happy about it, but. If you're trying to make a living for yourself in an environment like this, and you think that a teacher would be, one of the most at least decent paid personnel when it comes to, a job or career, right? To encourage people to teach, especially if they're spending all day with your kids, but it's not. It's one of the least and most disrespected career fields, so I think we have to take a lot of factors into account before we judge what this woman may be going through.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. K. Emil, you think she should be fired for OnlyFans?
I'm putting rap on this one. What she do in her private life is her private life. At these days and times, people are desperate. Shit is hot out here. Food, everything. Rent. And for her to be a teacher and don't work during the summer and not getting a paycheck, she had to do what she had to do. And my thing is, in order for her to get caught, it had to be one of them teachers that was on OnlyFans themselves and found her page and reported it, because they didn't say nothing about the kids found it and was sharing it throughout the classroom. So how did they find their page? How did they find out about it? If it was one of those administrators already on OnlyFans and found it.
Okay. Okay. Well, would you be okay with a teacher who was on OnlyFans teaching your precious ones?
I mean, if she's not displaying that she's on OnlyFans
Johnson
in
over
the
there
classroom
on OnlyFans swinging that thing, and then
I would.
Come on, man.
I'm like, hey, T, but
come on, man. Don't come on here like that.
Like, hey, T, how you doing? But no, I'm just playing. But I mean, as long as they not exhibiting that same behavior that they do on OnlyFans, how would you even know about it?
Yeah, no.
Because I'm quite sure she kept that separate from her, her personal life separate from, her teaching career. So, they have, that the thing about it is this, once everybody got access to the internet, and it got to the point to where the job is searching all over the internet to see what they can find on you. It's really making people's lives worse, because now where's she gonna find another job at? Teaching in her field, working in her field. She won't be able to, because every school district know about it now. It's posted all over the news. So they just basically ruin her life.
No, not really. She was making $8,000 a month with OnlyFans, so that's a good job right there. I'll take that.
But she obviously want to be a teacher.
Well, Black Sunflower, since it's your turn, I'm going to go ahead and come to you and ask you, what do you think about, her participating in such activities and teaching? Would you want her to teach your precious loved one?
I feel like the same with Rab and Kay. Like, first of all, stay out of grown folks' business. If she's coming to work being professional and you wouldn't have known, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done came across it. Like, as long as she not promoting herself with with the kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got teachers out here, you got Mary Kay Letourneau's out here. Like, you got all kind of stuff out here, and y'all are worried about somebody who is doing something on the side, interacting with other adults. You know what I'm saying? It's not like y'all found her and she had a video of a student or nothing like that. So I don't know. I feel like it was personal that they firing her, or they're considering firing her. I mean, they might as well now, but are they firing her?
I think it was in talks. I know it was a question. My bad. I think it's in talks of letting her
They're
go.
considering it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably just gonna go ahead and leave. She gonna go ahead and head out because, and then in a way, it's like they kind of blackballed her. You know what I'm saying? Because now, if she goes to another district and she all on the news and stuff like that, what parent is really gonna say like, oh, it's okay, I understand? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be weary about it when they weren't before. I think that the whole thing was somehow personal. Shut up, Marcus. Whatever you got to say.
No, I feel like I'm connecting with Steve right now. I don't know if we are, but
Steve, turn your camera off because I'm
I just felt like we was connected, so I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what Steve got to say about it real quick. Steve, man, would you, with everything that's going on with the platform that she's on and all that stuff, would you be okay with her teaching your loved ones?
Before I say what I'm going to say, I want to know, when did OnlyFans become a porn site? The news is always twisting up shit to make it seem bad. Maybe she was doing.
That's how it started.
But maybe she was doing pornographic things, or they probably seen some people doing pornographic things on there. But I don't believe everybody on there is doing pornographic things. I think it's like Twitch, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, where people do special skills, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. But it's probably all not pornographic. But definitely, I need that link to. No, I'm joking. But you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care what she do in her personal time. That's on her. I don't wake up with her. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care. But it sounded like it was very personal. You know what I'm saying? Somebody probably gave her an extra tip, and she didn't fulfill that extra tip, so they wouldn't snitch. That's what it sounded like.
But it's not. Steve is right though. It's not.
No, I heard Steve. I heard everything that Steve said. I don't think he should have said everything that he said. I don't know if y'all caught it, but play it back and you'll hear it.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But he's right though. It's not everything on there is pornographic. Like, I know some people they do their cooking stuff on there. Like, you know how you got all these people doing recipes and stuff like that? Shoot, there was a time back in 2020. Let me stop. Anyways, but I consider.
All right, man. All right, we wrapping this thing up. We done. We wrapping it up. It's over. All right. Thank y'all so much for coming along. I definitely do appreciate y'all for being here, man. Let me give a warm.
Oh, you being a
for being.
This the last show of the year. We gotta add up.
I really do appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you
Come
for everybody
check
hitting the
out.
like button as well, man. I really do appreciate y'all
on his
coming in and talking.
That's what she should have
Before we
done.
get ready, where's my mute button? Where is my mute button? Before we get ready to go, we are going to hear, what do you have to say, Rab? Anything before we get out of here?
Kay is dumb as hell for what she just said. Kay is dumb as hell for saying check out Ian.
I missed it. I missed Kay. Somebody else was talking. I missed it.
Kay is a fool for that, man.
Okay, I
Peace
miss.
and prosperity to y'all, bro. Thanks for having me, man. It's always a pleasure.
Hey man, likewise. K Emil, you got anything for us before we get up out of here?
I said, everybody check out on his OnlyFans link in the microphone.
You said who? Me? You said I was on OnlyFans?
Slinging the microphone.
Like, hey, Miss Johnson. You want that?
Nah, I appreciate everybody for coming. I'm gonna miss y'all. Happy holidays to everybody. Because I know ain't nobody gonna text nobody and say, how you doing or nothing, And for, everybody else that didn't show up, I still love y'all, but y'all done missed out.
All right. There it is. That just went off by itself. And Black Sunflower, welcome back in. Do you got anything for us before we get up out of here, ma'am?
I just want to say that I enjoyed myself today, and it's been a minute. Hopefully, I know this the last one. It's for the year, right? This the last one this year.
Yeah, last one of the year. We're gonna have the king and then the king and the queen as well for the last for the year.
Okay, but hopefully this ain't the last one for me. So, y'all be safe, y'all stay blessed, and see you next time.
All right. DisRiz, man, you got anything for us before we get up out of here?
Hey, it's all love, man. Everybody just enjoy the rest of this year. Like Kay said, happy holidays and whatever you believe in. Just go into the next year. Oh, there you go, Lee. Make sure you just do better than what you did in 2023 going into 2024. And prosperity and peace. Love. Out.
Yes, sir. Now, this is the last chance for you to go ahead and put that in there. If you can, go ahead and put it in there. We're going to give you about 5 seconds, all right? While I read this comment, Jakart Lee was crying. Oh, man, yeah. More to Love said it had been really, really great watching y'all doing your thing. Great family. I got you, Miss K. There you go. All right.
I'm sorry, More to Love. I had to let that one out.
Wait, More to Love. Wait, what did you say? I still ain't hear what you. We're gonna talk about it when we get off. All right. And if you're not on here yet, if you're on Steve's DisRiz platform, make sure you make it over here. Hurry up, quick. And put in hashtag bit for hashtag Bitcoin, brought to you by none other than Mr. Rab. Go ahead and put it in there so you get a chance to win. We will be spending here in about 2 seconds. Okay. Wait, hold on. Carly just said something. He said, hold up, I still ain't get my gift card. How you doing another raffle? Oh shit. My bad. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the raffle. Ready? Here we go. Oh shucky. Oh, I was gonna go to Lee. Damn it. There's only like 3 of them. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. All right, Lee, we're gonna go ahead and do a draw real quick. God damn, I wish we had more people. Do a draw real quick and we'll let you select what you want here. Oops, no, that's not what I was trying to do. How do I do my solo here? Let me see. Boop. Is that solo? There it is. All right, we spinning real quick.
Ain't no mystery spinner. They in bed, ain't
they? Yeah. She tired from winning the World Series. AMC. All right, so I'll get you I think it was a Bath and Body Works and then the AMC on its way. Okay. Thank you for coming in for the drawing and not saying anything else throughout the whole entire time. Appreciate you. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Again, thank you to Rap, thank you to KML, thank you to Black Sunflower and the DisRiz, man. Until next time, man. Zip it up and zip it out.